It's this week's Ball Sports Bet Zone with me, Nigel Seeley. We have a special guest in the studio making his Ball Sports debut. It's former Tottenham and England legend, in my opinion, Mr. Darren Anderton. Darren, how are you, sir?
Very well.
Darren, what's happened on Twitter? We've got to start. We've got to start with that. We can't go and beat about the bush.
All that yesterday. That was interesting. I was at the game on Monday night. A little bit tired. Flew in from Bermuda in the morning, which was nice. Went to the game and Paul he asked me if I would go on the pitch at half time just to hand out some prizes to the kids who were trying to hit the crossbar within American football because Spurs are going to have some games at the new stadium. So he knew that I was a big fan of the NFL, been to like 3 Super Bowls, which was great fun. So he asked if I would just go out on the pitch. I think he just made a joke. You know, as we were walking off, I didn't even hear it, to be fair. He just said that, Darren couldn't do it, because he'd picked up an injury, all tongue-in-cheek. And then someone's decided to tweet that I missed out on doing it because, shock horror, I was injured. So I thought I would let him know that wasn't the case.
I mean, let's have a look at some of the stats you've made. You're the most Premier League appearances in Tottenham history, 299.
Yeah.
499 club career appearances over 18 seasons. And you've still got this nickname or a reputation of someone who's always been injured. What's all that about?
Well, the reason being is because when I started picking up the injuries, it was the year before Euro 96. I was injured for about 7 months. And it was big news. When am I going to be fit? Am I going to be fit for Euro 96? And that was all, people were talking about it. Every time, there was a Spurs game, Jerry Francis was asked, when's Darren going to be fit? When's he going to be fit? So that's the main reason. Big tournament at home. Euro 96 was massive, and then again 2 years later in World Cup 98, that season I was injured again. So it's just those 2 seasons really where I missed quite a bit of football, but managed to get fit, fortunately, for a huge tournament for England, and I'm grateful that I did. I really enjoyed it.
It was you're not the only one who enjoyed it. It was one of the times of my life. Euro 96. I had hair. I was actually quite attracted to the female gender, which is, believe it or not, that's a big ask. But Oasis were number one as a feel-good fact. That team, what's the England team that was?
Yeah, it was a proper team, I think. I mean, funny enough, I've just been back out to Hong Kong to play in like a Masters, a couple of games, 3-4 weeks ago. Went looking for the dentist chair. Couldn't find it. It's closed down apparently. But we got so much grief before the tournament for apparently not preparing properly. First game didn't go well, and we got slaughtered for it. But what happened was we ended up, off the back of those nights out, having a real club mentality. All lads getting on well together, and on top of that, obviously, very good players.
And a good manager, Terry Reynolds.
Yeah, the best.
Unbelievable.
The best.
Just one thing, I know you picked up on it. It's on the caption. You played until you were 36. That's not true, is it?
No, 37.
37. Oh, sorry for that for Bournemouth.
Yeah, nearly 38. Down at Bournemouth, of all places.
Well, we're going to start off with Bournemouth. We're going to start off with Bournemouth in the first game in the Premier League. Preview here on the Bet Zone. Stay tuned for that.